Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks Football. That's actually the first ever video I've done on this channel. Um, because obviously all the other videos I've done has been on ZeerTalks itself, which is now a ZeerTalks FCB, which I will link the channel there as well in the description, and ZeerTalks Wrestling. So go there, subscribe, like all the videos and all that stuff. I actually uploaded the wrestling one as well about John Cena and Gunther earlier today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But speaking of enjoying, I haven't really enjoyed watching the game of the Gur Al Khadar, the Green Falcons, against Jordan. We lost 1-0. We conceded a goal in the 66th minute. Who was the guy that scored again? He scored a header. His name was عشان نحترمه شوي نزار رشدان. He scored a goal. He played, what position did this brother play? In the midfield. With that brother scored a header, I'll be real. I'm not happy with how Saudi played today. And I have to ask questions about the national team as a whole. But before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way, go check socials, inshallah you're well wherever you are. Now, you know what? Before I get to Morocco, I actually want to talk first about Saudi. I want to get Saudi off my chest quickly because Morocco actually made me proud today when they played against the United Arab Emirates. However, Saudi, unfortunately, ما في روح. ما في روح. You know, usually I do watch alongs, but I couldn't do a watch along because I can't stream till tomorrow because I set up everything today in these 24 hours. So if I show you this team, all right, look at this. So you see R11. So you have Brekan. Till today, I mean, good tournament. Salim Al-Dosri has been amazing this tournament. But today, where was he? And this is my problem with Salim Al-Dosri. For the national team, للمنتخب وينك؟ فين مختفي؟ يعني احنا دائما نقول انه ولا مو انا بس يعني في اشخاص يقولون ان انت اسطوره سعودي، انت اسطوره سعودي، افضل لاعب في المنتخب كذا وكذا وكذا كذا، يقدم مباريات النادي الهلال وكله. وين انت فين كنت اليوم؟ هذه نص النهائي وانت ما كنت موجود في المباراه. مو معقوله. Yeah, he was not good today. He was not good. Even he wasn't. He got stinker and hooked. Stinker and hooked for Mus'ab al-Jawair. You know when Mus'ab al-Jawair came on, one thing I will give him, he was putting some crosses into the box, and there was one he put for Shehri when Shehri came on, and I'm like, how do you miss that, ya haywan? How? Bro, how? It's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. Yeah? And then you have Abu Shamat. I rate him. He's a baller. However, today was non-existent. Non-existent. Yeah? Ahmed Kennu wasn't great neither. However, at least he was moving around. That's one thing I'll give him. At least he was moving around. I could argue the same with Al Khaybari as well. At least they were moving around. You know what I mean? Now I go to the defense. I thought for majority of the game, Mijrashi and Nawaf Boshel actually held their weight. But then once the goal gone in, it's like they panicked. Yeah? The only defender that can get away with anything today is him, Hassan Timbukti. And this is why I rate him very highly. Yeah, because the guy, even though he has some bozo moments for Al Hilal or in the national team, when you need him a lot of the time, he will step up. When you need Hassan Timbukti a lot of the time, he will really step up, man. Really, he'll step up. And Agadi Haram, I actually think he should have saved that header. But regardless, he did all he could. I have to give him credit. And you know one thing about Nawaf Al-Agadi, I remember watching him at the beginning when at Nasser and all that stuff. You know, he wasn't even that great at one point. Yeah, like a few years ago, the easiest of like shots to save, like a holdable one, he would let go in. But for the past few years, I'd say good 2 to 3 years, he's really elevated his game and goal. So I have to give him credit. 100% have to give him credit, man. You know what I mean? So ما تقصر يا نواف وموفقك إن شاء الله يا رب. Yeah. And then let's look at the substitutions. Like, come on, why is it showing? Aboud, come on, nothing much. Musab Jawair, good impact on the pitch. Al utterly useless. But why am I not shocked? Zibbal, yeah. And by the way, I'm still not forgiving this brother for the penalty miss. Maybe Renard may be forgiving him. I ain't forgiving him, bro. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous against Maghreb, Morocco. That's ridiculous, bro. Yeah. Mohamed Abu Shamat came on, did all the. I didn't do much, be honest. Shahri, what was the point? I get it. He's a striker. I get it. Yeah, he's done his thing before. However, in this tournament, he has not really been great other than that one game. I believe that game. Well, who was it against? Was it Comoros? Comoros, I think it was. Who was it that we played against that time? I think he scored against مو ضد Palestine. No, no, I think it was against Comoros. It was against Comoros, wasn't it? ولا كانت ضد عمان. لا عمان. It was against Oman, the opening game. Other than the opening game, he did nothing. I'm sorry, I say it how it is. He did absolutely nothing. And today, yeah, Saleh al-Shehri, this guy, I mean, it's just ridiculous how he missed that opportunity. He scores that opportunity, we go to extra time. We go to extra time. So I have to say, Hervé Renard's substitutions, I didn't like. I get him. We need to score. I understand, but Khaybury is actually contributing in the middle, in my opinion. Yeah. So what was the point of getting rid of him to bring Hamdan on? Who else could we have brought on? We could have brought on. Yeah, really, there's nobody we could have really brought on here. Maybe bring on Abdulillah Al-Amri, even though Al-Amri wasn't really good against Morocco, I would say, or maybe Suleiman. Actually, I have an idea. Murad Al-Husawi. Why didn't Murad Al-Husawi come on for Al-Khaybari? Why did we bring on Hamdan? At least with Murad Al-Husawi, we get creativity. At least, على الأقل. So Renard didn't manage the game properly. Yeah? So the time we subbed off Khaybari, let's say, okay, first for argument's sake, could have just brought on Murad Al-Husawi. وخلاص. فكنا. بس لا, what did you do? You brought on Hamdan, one of the more useless players I've ever seen. Come on, man. Come on, man. But Ordun, Elf Mabruk, I already told Don Hussam personally, Elf Mabruk, congratulated him on his chat. He's doing a watch along at the moment, as per recording, and on Snapchat personally. So, yeah, man, congrats. They deserve it, man. يستحقوا الفوز. I mean, بالتوفيق, but I mean, I don't want to wish him too much luck because the other winner, yeah, is who I'm supporting in that final because my mom's Moroccan. So at least I have one plus. Yeah, and the other one, unfortunately, is a negative plus. I mean, but yeah, Jordan, I have to say, one thing I gathered about them, and they missed out on Yazan because he tore his ACL last game against Iraq. Yeah. Which salam to my Shafshar, inshallah. They played defensively very well as a unit. Like, one thing I have to advise for Morocco is make sure you score, especially Hamdallah. Yeah, score early because and even Barkawi, another one, because these guys they defend as a team, bro. Look at and these ratings. To be fair, I think 7.0, 7.2, 7. It doesn't do justice in my opinion. They deserve a higher rating. The performance they had defensively as a unit is Abdullah Nasib. Brilliant performance by him. Yeah. Saeed Rosan. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, Rosan. Brilliant performance. Even him. Hissam Abu Dahab. Brilliant. Brilliant. Even him, the guy who scored. Nizar Mahmoud. Bossed in the middle of the park. Bossed. Not forget just the goal. He bossed it, bro. Yeah. And this and then by the way, we gave this brother enough room to cross the ball. Majrashi, that's where I have to call him out. That was not good enough from him. Not good enough from him. And then this brother who got a red card, how is he letting this brother through to score? I couldn't believe. And then, by the way, yeah, in the final minute, that same guy who got red card, which I'm going to explain it now. You know how he got a red card? Because We gave away a counter attack. He runs through on goal, and he slide tackles the brother. Not clean, not even. I mean, not clean on the ball, clean on the legs. Yeah. So this guy basically destroyed the hell out of that guy, which I don't remember who it was. Yeah. And now next thing you know, red card because it's denying goal scoring opportunity. Nah, I'm sorry. That is absolutely abysmal. By the way, I don't want to see that brother play for the national team ever again. I'll be really honest. Yeah, and by the way, this is now, yeah, as I'm speaking today, 23 years without a trophy for this country, for this Swatan, for this mantakhat. Yeah, for that alam right there. Can you see that alam right there, that flag? That's a La ilaha illallah Muhammadin Rasulullah. Yeah, for that flag, green falcons. See, that's why we have the falcon, green falcons. That's our animal. Yeah, unacceptable. For a country that has history in Asia, forget Arab, Asia, abysmal. Now we need to fix up. If we're gonna be going to the World Cup 26, playing in Spain, Cape Verde, and Uruguay, and thinking we're gonna go through, fix up from now. Yeah, Renard, I'm even calling him out. He needs to fix up whatever's going on from now. Seriously, man. Yeah. And not just that, we host the AFC Asian Cup in 2027. We need to fix up by then as well. And then when we get to all these other competitions, Cas Al Khalij, yeah, Gulf Cup, yeah, when we get back to another Arab Cup, yeah, and all these competitions, by the time we get to 2034 when we host it, we need to be a different team to what we are right now. I'm sorry, this is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Saudi. And you know what it is with the Saudi national team, it's a whole ego thing. It's a whole ego thing. It's like some of these players today, they didn't play with heart, they didn't play with spirit. Yeah, you can tell some of them they wanted to play for themselves, and that has been the theme with Saudi for a very long time, for a very long time. But then I see online people talking about, and not even online, even Renard is talking about how Saudi players don't get as much minutes in the Saudi league because foreigners are coming in now, or superstars are coming in. Okay, and they made these rules to limit certain amount of foreigners for a reason. No, they made I mean, yeah, it's increased a little bit, but there's still amount of space for Saudi players. And if you watch the Saudi league closely, you will see some Saudi players playing. Salim al-Dosri, Abu Shamata, to both of them actually, the brothers, they play at times. Yeah, Faras al-Brekan is their striker at the moment because Ivan Tony's up and down. Yeah, Aboud at Al-Ittihad gets minutes. Timbukti. Back then we had Ali al-Blahi playing. You have Boshel playing for Al-Nasr. Mijrashi playing for Al-Ahli. You want me to name more players? Sultan Al-Ghannam playing for Al-Nasr. Al-Gharib used to play for Saudi, by the way. Yeah? It's now a part of the squad. But he was playing for Al-Nasr. He was playing for Al-Nasr as well. There's many Saudi names I can mention that's been playing. So I don't get why this is a whole excuse all of a sudden. I really don't understand it. So, yeah, I'm not trying to hear that excuse, in my opinion. I think they need to fix up. They need to fix up, and they need to fix up real quick. Because this is awful. This should have been our tournament, bro. This should have been our tournament. There was a reason why we stopped the Saudi League hella early for this tournament, bro. So we can concentrate on this tournament عشان نركز البطولة. وحتى هذه جبنا العيد. Come on, man. Come on. Now, I'm going to talk about the other game. Yeah, about the other home that represents me. Or I represent, whatever the hell you want to call it. Morocco, Maghreb. They won 3-0 against Emirat, which I have to say, that was a very comfortable performance for Morocco, man. Very, very comfortable. Like, defensively solid. They created a good amount of opportunities. And, yeah, man, at the end, 3-0 dubs, simple as that. I mean, UAE weren't really convincing at all. And UAE, by the way, they have a lot of foreigners. I mean, they got a good amount of Brazilians playing. Look at some of these names. You know what I mean? Some of these names are not even Arab. Like, You know what I mean? Like they're either Brazilian or they're European. Like, bro, them in Qatar, man. They can never escape allegations. I swear down. But yeah, Morocco for the most part very comfortable. Guys like Sufyan, Buftini, comfortable. Sa'din or Sa'dan, sorry, very comfortable at the back. You have Hamza Musawi or Musawi. He was pretty good. You have this brother as well. محمد كيف اشرح كيف اقول اسمه because this is not the main Morocco, he's in Raja Casablanca. uh بولاسكوت كيف تقول اسم بولاك صوت. ان شاء الله قلت الاسم بطريقه صحيحه بس يعني زبد. Yeah, I am not the best with Moroccan names. Yeah, I know the Moroccan main team, the one that will go in AFCON. This one I don't know as much. I'm not gonna lie. And even somehow they made the final. This is like what, their second, or it's not even second. I think their third team, bro. And they're playing this good. You know what? This comes down to the idea with Morocco, yeah, that their facility, Moroccan facilities, yeah, that's been invested on, has been tremendous for by the Moroccan FA. I have to say, because the fact that you can have some of the best players in the world play in Europe as main starters for Morocco national team that took them to the World Cup semi-final. Yeah. To then, obviously, they didn't do well in the African Cup of Nations last time around because Regragui and the team decided to be a bunch of egotistical scums. Let's say how it is. Yeah. Didn't care too much to actually perform. Thought they were the best things in greatest things in sliced bread, you know, because they made the semifinal. It's not how it works. Yeah, the ugly issue. But I hope now they fix up, or they fixed up, and it's starting to show. Yeah, because even the youth teams, they won the under 20 World Cup and all that stuff. And I did a video on that as well. You know what I mean? And then obviously you had the what you call it. Now you have this. You know what I mean? So Morocco is in the right trajectory, and now they're even hosting the African Cup of Nations in the week, in the next week. So, and I'll do more content on that as well. So stay tuned on this channel. That will be happening. You know what I mean? So yeah, Dima Maghreb, man. Dima Maghreb. But so yeah, listen. بالتوفيق للمغرب ان بدعمكم ان شاء الله يا رب. وشجع المغرب. Yeah, I'm gonna support Morocco in that final against Jordan, man. Hopefully Morocco get it done, unlike Saudi, because Saudi unfortunately have egos beyond belief. Let's say how it is. Whereas Morocco, I mean, they have egos too, but at least with Morocco, they can actually back it up with a bit of quality. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But guys, listen, I am gonna end it here. Who do I think will win between Morocco and Jordan? I think Morocco has what it takes, to be honest. The way that they play their football, yeah, under. Well, this manager, I think, was a part of the Olympics team, by the way. And I didn't even talk about the Olympics. They finished third place in the Olympics as well. That's another thing. Imagine, imagine. Yeah, I have to give this brother a lot of credit. His name is Tariq Sektiwi. I hope I said that correctly. Yeah, see, Morocco B. Can you imagine? Like, now uh, this guy, man, he's actually done a tremendous job with that national team for this tournament. And he did a tremendous job in the Olympics as well. So big ups to him, man. Big ups to him every single time. وبالتوفيق ان شاء الله. at least انا بدعمكم ان شاء الله يا رب وشجعكم. وان شاء الله المنتخب المغرب والوطن ياخذون الكاس ويوديها المغرب. يوديها الكازا، يوديها الرباط، يوديها في طنجير، مراكش many more. So yeah, guys, listen, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bell for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check socials and Charlie Roll wherever you are. Again, I will leave the other channels in the description down below, so go check that out. And yeah, more content on football over here. So yeah, take care. And until then, see you guys next time. مع السلامة.